Before we start, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to our sponsor, Versatile Terrain, and their signature product, their nameplates. You would have seen us posting pictures of our models with these nameplates, and so many people have been asking us where we got them from, and the answer is right there for you, Versatile Terrain. They are the #1 solution to naming your miniatures in style, and they bring so much added narrative to the tabletop, which is great for games like Kill Team. They have over 15 different fonts, so you can choose whichever style that fits your characters. They have 3 different plate styles. They have so much going on over there. I can't pick them up enough, and if you want to find out more about them, go over to versatileterrain.co.uk. Welcome to Chill Team, episode 24. My name is Joe, and today we have the Death Guard and the Orkz stepping into the arena. The Deep Blue Plague return, Barrettz Boyz return. It's going to be a big one, but before we get started, if you're listening to this on YouTube, don't forget that you can find us on whatever podcasting app you prefer. If you just search for Chill Team, we should show up. And if that app happens to be the Apple Podcasting app, then please go ahead and leave a 5-star rating and review. It really does mean a lot to us. And as I mentioned on last week's episode, we're planning on doing something when we get to a specific milestone on those ratings, and we're getting there. I'm not going to reveal it yet, but we're getting there. And look, you shall be rewarded, put it that way. But more on that in hopefully a few weeks, I imagine. Hopefully. Also, you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at ChillTeamPod. You can join in the conversation over our Facebook group, which is facebook.com/groups/ChillTeamPod. And of course, you can email us directly at chillteampod@gmail.com. Now, getting into it, we are stepping back into the arena. This time, back into Killzone Generatorium for the competitive play mission, Hold the Terminals. With the board placed vertically, in this mission you have a team deploying on the top short edge of the board and every room that occupies that edge, and then a team on the bottom short edge of the board and every room that occupies that edge. In this case, the Orkz will be down the bottom and the Death Guard will be at the top. The layout for the kill zone is pretty open, to be honest. Each deployment zone has a few crates in each corner, both the bottom left-hand corner and the top right-hand corner, and also one of the chemical pipes, but they aren't really going to be doing anything in this mission. Other than that, there's literally only doors and one more stack of crates each side in the center that's actually blocking the terminal corridor. So it's pretty open, especially once those doors are going to get open. So it's a very open kill zone indeed. There isn't any barrels, and there isn't even 100% of the crates that you get in the set, I think. So yeah, very open indeed. There aren't any objective markers placed, but there are 4 terminal corridors, 2 of which are in the center and separated by a wall, and the other 2 are in each deployment zone. And you guessed it, at the end of each battle round, a player scores 1 victory point if they control any of the terminal corridors, or they score 3 victory points if they control more terminal corridors than their opponent. The way you control a terminal corridor is simply by having a total wounds characteristic of models from your kill team that are wholly within that corridor be higher than the wounds characteristic of enemy models wholly within that corridor. So it's not necessarily bodies, it's the wound characteristic. A player cannot score more than 9 victory points for this condition in this mission. On top of that, we have Vent Reactor. At the end of the battle rounds, you can score 1 victory point if there are any specialists from your kill team, other than shaken models, wholly within the terminal corridors that you control. So a nice way to get an extra victory point there. And of course, this mission does use arena objectives. Out of the following 5, each team chooses 3 and they keep it secret from their opponent until it's achieved. in which case the objective is revealed and you then can continue to achieve it up to a maximum of 3 victory points per objective. And the ones you get to choose from for this mission are attrition, cut off the head, high profile targets, proximity alert, and scout the field. And if you want to see which ones of those each team picked, you can head to the description of wherever you're listening to this podcast. There is also a environment effect that we rolled for on the table, and we rolled a 4 to get emergency lockdown. At the end of the battle round, the player with the initiative rolls a d6, and on a 5 up, all open doors immediately close, which is a very interesting effect indeed. And with that, I think it's about time to get into the teams and deployment. Go ahead.
Barrettz Boyz back. First time stepping in the arena. So we've deployed in the bottom section of the board today. Right on the kind of fanned out quite a bit actually. Nice little spread. So on the far left side, we have an Orc boy gunner with a big shooter. We have 2 Orc boys. They're just standing right on the edge, gathered around a little crate.
Mm-hmm.
And then if we fan into the middle, we have quite some hefty boys, I think. Standing right in front of the door that opens into the middle, we have the favourite Spleen Ripper, the veteran specialist. He's
Classic.
a commando. Yeah. We then have my combat specialist, Boss Knob, Power Claw. We've got 2 Orc boys in there. One's kind of mid down the corridor towards the left. The other one is nicely positioned between the middle door into the middle and the door into the right. So he's going to be used for opening some doors.
Yeah.
We then have 2 burner boys. They'll be tasty, hopefully. And then finally panning around to the right, behind a pipe, we have the Hammer, the boss. A little
Always hiding.
little Gretchkin, always hiding.
Always hiding.
Always hiding. Don't expect to see him out much. And then right up against the furthest right wall, we have another Orc commando and 1 Orc boy, and then we have the Orc boy gunner demolition specialist. Again, big shooter.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just for me, where are the specialists again? So
we've got
who's the important boys?
So we got the demolitions over on the right here.
Yep.
This tasty chap with the little man on his back.
Leader.
Leader, him. We've got combat specialist with the claw.
In the middle.
And
It's
veteran.
the same as always, isn't it?
Yeah, veteran is Spleen Ripper there.
Okay,
The one that looks like he ripped your spleen out.
Yeah, classic. I'd say that about all of them, to be fair.
Yeah, I suppose.
So I've got a few less models, just a few,
A couple.
for the Deep Blue Plague. Probably easiest to split mine into three little groups. There's basically 3 corridors that lead downwards, and I've got a little cluster of guys on each one. So over on the right, we've got my heavy specialist, Zarval. He's got the Blight Launcher, which is a Plague Marine gunner. We have a Plague Marine fighter who just has standard bolt gun and a plague knife, which is something that I used before. That I'd never really used before.
They did.
Like keeping a gun on a fighter and still
Yeah.
just having 2 attacks with the plague knife. It's quite nice.
Yeah, I
It's
think
quite good.
that proved all right last time.
Cost effective as well.
Yeah.
And next to them, we have K-Pox, the demolition specialist with a plague spear. So 2 specialists over there. Then in the centre, crowded around a door, we have 2 poxwalkers either side of the doorway, basically. You can kind of pick and choose which one of them is going to open it. And then behind them have my leader, Van Brow, and the combat specialist with the Flail of Corruption, who goes by the name of Bones.
Oh,
His real name's too hard to pronounce, even for his fellow kill team mates. So they just call him Bones,
that's fair enough.
because that's what he collects.
He looks like it.
Yeah.
Bloody hate that flail.
You say that, I never actually get to use it though. It's like target number one.
Just so intimidating.
Yeah, it's like never actually been used on this podcast, I don't think.
No? I can't remember. I feel like every time
it probably
it's
has
a downfall, but
yeah, it probably has been used. But anyway, and then on the other, on the left-hand corridor, just 2 Poxwalkers, Poxwalker number 1 and number 2.
Nice.
So that'll be all my guys. Should we do some initiative?
Yeah.
You ain't got any fancy
Not with the Orkz.
things? No.
Nah, nothing for them. No fancy pants on them. Straight up.
Both starting on 2 command points.
Yep. What's a 12 for me?
Oh, can I match it? No, I can't. Get 5. So you're going to start. We'll cut away. We'll do the movement, then we'll come back and talk about it in a second.
Cool.
Okay, Orc movement.
Yeah, so
There's lots of it.
Yeah, and in usual Orky fashion, I have advanced basically everywhere. So, starting with the right-hand side, so we had an Orc boy, commando, and my demolition specialist. So the Orc boy moved forward, just opened the door, and then the commando and the demolition specialist both advanced. One of them with the demolition specialist, I had to use a command point to re-roll it to get him out of the door.
I think you advanced and got like 1 or something.
Yeah, re-rolled, got 6. That's quite nice. So they're both in the middle, right on the, I suppose, edges of the what they call them there, the
Centre terminal corridors.
Terminals, yeah. So they're literally right on the edge of that. The veteran actually, when he ended his move, he opened the door.
Yeah.
To your side.
Yeah.
Middle one. So they're both there. The middle, so the Orc boy that was standing between 2 doors, he just stayed still and opened the middle door. And then pouring through were the 2 burners, the combat specialist and the veteran specialist. So they have just filled that middle terminal. The hammer moved round and is just sitting inside my deployment zone terminal.
Yeah.
And then on the far left, 3 Orc boys, both advanced up. Yeah, and then the Orc boy gunner just moved.
Yeah.
Just moved in.
So you still got 1 guy that can shoot.
Yeah.
And 1 guy over there.
Probably. Oh, yeah. He's got an assault weapon, so he can still shoot that. So,
yeah.
But yeah, pretty widespread.
Yeah. And then alternatively, over to my one, starting on the left, the top left, moving down, I had my 2 Poxwalkers basically sitting on the edge of the deployment zone. One of them just moved through and opened the door that was at the other end of the corridor there, and the other one advanced, toyed with the idea of charging.
Yeah.
But instead he just advanced right up in the grill of 2 of your Orc boys who advanced. So he just ran right up close to them, probably just over an inch away from either of them. Then in the centre, one of the Poxwalkers that I had there opened the door, and through there came the other Poxwalker who advanced, and I think I got a 6, which was pretty good. And my combat specialist also advanced, also got a 6, I think.
Yeah,
and they both ran round to the central terminal corridor on my side of the board, and they moved over to the left of it because it looked like the Orcs have got a lot more going on the right. Yeah. So I thought I'd start to move over this way a little bit. Just behind them, my leader moved, just a normal move, and he's not in the corridor yet, but he's on his way. He's like an inch or 2 out. And then over on the right-hand side, moving down on that corridor, everyone that was over there just moved, a normal move. So they're slowly walking down as Death Guard do. You got my Plague Marine fighter. Just behind him, you have my demolitions specialist with the Plague Spewer, and they're both just poking round the corner of the door with eyes on 2 of your Orc boys. And then just behind them, not quite poking round the corner yet, is my heavy specialist with the Blight Launcher. But he is looking at one of your Orc boys straight in front of him.
Yeah.
That opened one of the doors.
Poor little guy, he even got his back to you.
Yeah. He doesn't even know what's coming. And that's that. So I didn't have anyone readied. Did you have anyone readied?
No. Ready.
So we'll just start with you then. You can go ahead and shoot.
Yeah. Let's go with my guy that advanced, the demolition specialist.
Okay.
So I'm gonna. So it's assault 3.
That's over on the right hand side. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna go for your
My fighter.
Fighter. Yeah.
Yeah.
So obscured and I.
The one that's leading the way. Yeah.
Yeah. You are obscured and I did advance. So
It's going to be
it's gonna be
sixes.
6s anyway.
Yeah.
From 5s to 6s. That it's 3 shots. And I got none.
Nice. That's what we like.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I will fire back at you. I think with my fighter, he has a bolt gun.
Yep.
So he will be in short range,
Yep.
rapid fire, unobscured from his not even the gun, maybe the top of the model.
Yeah.
There are some crates in between, but they're on my side. So
Yeah, unobscured for that.
unobscured. So that's 2 shots on freeze. I get a 3 and a 1.
Toughness 4.
Toughness 4, strength 4, so 4s. I get a 4. That's a wound, no AP, no nothing.
6 up.
Nice.
5.
I was going to say I wouldn't put it past you,
Yeah.
but a 5 will do.
Did Jakari get all the 6s? The Orkz don't.
Yeah, true. When you need them, you don't get them.
No. So
Injury roll.
Yep.
So on a 1, 2, or 3, you are flesh wounded.
Yeah.
A 4, 5, or 6, you are gone. I get a 4.
Just double checking my.
Straight away, the tactic cards come out.
That's
We've only got
where-
1 command point, remember?
Yeah, I swear I had one.
I remember last time I rolled well on our first round.
Yeah.
You absolutely tore me apart for the rest of the game.
Yep. Oh no, it's 2 command points.
Ah,
That's it.
fuck.
Off he goes.
I think it was him that you spent the original command point on
It
as well,
was as
wasn't
well.
it?
Fucking son of World Killer.
He's done himself.
He's gone
in.
already.
Son of World Killer, R.I.P.
Yeah, where'd he gone? Okay.
So that's my fighter that has shot there.
So now I'll go over to the other side.
Yep.
The normal boy gunner.
Yep.
He's going to take a pop at. So it doesn't matter which one because both are obscured.
He's got
aren't
eyes on 2 Poxwalkers, maybe 3 Poxwalkers.
they? Yeah. Both of them will be obscured, won't
they'll
they? So-
Both be obscured. The furthest one due to the wall in the
Yeah.
doorway, and the closest one due to your other Orc boys that are in front of him.
Yeah, I think I'm actually going to go for the one that's closest, just because if I do get one through and do manage to take you out, you won't get the benefit of cover for
For the second one.
the second one. Yeah.
Well, it's the wall, isn't it?
But for being obscured by within an inch of something, if I took you out of action, if I was rolling to take you out of action.
Oh, okay, yeah. I get what you mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's not within an inch of you.
Yeah. So I'll just
okay.
go
That
for
makes
them.
sense.
So, but he's still obscured. So
6s.
6s anyway. 3 shots. You've got 6, 5, and a 1.
Ooh.
That is what's strength on that? I think it might be 5. Yeah, strength 5.
So that's going to be freeze. Toughness 3.
Come on. It's a 5.
Okay.
No minus though. So
I don't get a save.
no. So
What's
just
the damage?
it's just 1 damage.
So I get disgustingly resilient, a 5 or a 6. I get a 2.
Right. Come on. It's a 6.
It's a 6. He is out of action.
Paid off.
Yeah, that's Poxwalker number 1. Gone.
An eye for an eye.
Yeah.
A little green man for a little green man.
Yeah, true.
So that's all my shooting done.
Is that all your shooting done? I got a few more.
Oh, that is your turn, but just out.
No.
Yeah.
So I have my heavy specialist and my demolition specialist. Believe my plague spear is 9 inches. It is indeed.
Ooh. Oh no.
So that's 8. So I'm gonna try and spew your. Is that a specialist?
No, it's just commando. That's just frag bad.
Frag bad. So it's D6 auto hits.
Yep.
I get a 6.
Of course you
The
do.
big old 6. This happened last time as well, I think.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Then it's going to be, I believe, strength 5.
Toughness 4.
So he is obscured,
Yep.
which helps me.
Yep.
Helps my demolition specialist.
Yeah.
So it's strength 5.
Yep. Toughness 4.
Toughness 4. I get +1 to that. So it would normally be 3s. It's now going to be 2. And I'm re-rolling 1s because it's a plague weapon.
So long, Fragbad. No.
So I get a lot of 3s and 1, 2, and a 1 that I'll just re-roll to get a 6. So they all wound at -1.
So no saves.
No save at all. They are only 1 damage though.
Yeah.
So just one of those attacks is going to go through. And I will roll now. You are obscured, but not within an inch of the thing that's obscuring you.
No,
So it's a 4, 5, or 6, and he's out of action. That's a 5.
Goodbye,
Fragbad is gone. This is a lively first round, actually,
Yeah.
especially for Arena. We've normally just been moving around doing nothing.
Yeah.
And then we have my heavy specialist who's just behind them. He's going to fire straight down the corridor at this young gentleman who opened the door.
This young chap.
This young green man.
Oh, dear. Erlak.
I moved instead of readying so that I could be short range.
Yeah.
Is he going to be obscured by like a wall or something? Little indent of a wall?
Yeah, he's in a little crease of the wall.
So he's going to be obscured. So I'm going to have 2 shots. It's assault 2 on 4s
Yeah.
because it is obscured and short range.
Yeah.
I get 2 2s at Flavortown 4.
Flavortown, Reese would be happy. Or upset.
Or upset. I'm going to re-roll one of those
Yeah.
just to see how we go.
Yeah.
I get 2 again. It's a Flavortown 6, all in all.
That's typical Reese.
Yeah, re-roll a
2
2 for a
twos
2. That is classic Reese.
Yeah.
Ever since he started playing Heretic Astartes, my Death Guard are tainted with Flavortownness. So that's no good.
No.
My leader now can't see anyone. I think he could see Fragbad.
Yeah.
And I was just checking if he could see diagonally through to Erlak there, but I don't think he can because of the wall.
Yeah.
There's a few different walls that would be going through.
Double check. Just about, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Very obscured?
Very.
In a very obscured manner.
Very dodgy, but yeah, you can just about.
I think I can just about see him. It's going to be long range.
Yeah.
And it's going to be obscured. So that is
worth a punt.
1 shot on a 5 from my leader over to Erlak. I get a 6.
Toughness 4.
Toughness 4, strength 4 because it's just a bolter.
Yeah.
That's a 4. That's going to wound him.
6 up. Get 6.
You get the 6.
Erlak doesn't want to die.
Yeah, Erlak's a tough prick.
Yeah.
And now that will be all of my shooting, I believe.
Yeah.
That's going to be shooting. There's no combat.
No.
Then we go to the morale phase. Neither of us need to check if we're broken.
No.
No flesh wounds on the board.
No.
You had the initiative. Would you like to roll a d6 to see if all the doors emergency close?
Yeah. What is it on a?
5 up.
They're closed on a 6.
You get a 6. So every door is going to emergency shut down and close. Okay. That is interesting.
Shit, yeah.
Okay. So what we're going to end on is you've got 2 out of action. I've got a Poxwalker out of action.
Yep.
I'm on 1 command point. You're on 1 command point.
Going up to 3.
Going up to 3 for turn 2. Points wise,
So
what have you got?
I'm holding
2 of the
2 of the
corridors.
corridors, and I do have a specialist in one of them.
Okay. So you're going to get 2 victory points for that.
Yep.
Because you do not have more than me, because I also have 2 corridors, and I have a specialist in one of them also. So I'm going to get 2 as well.
Yeah.
Did I get any of these?
I had opportunities to get some of my cards, and I blew it.
Were either of those specialists? that I took out of action.
One of them was, yeah.
One of them was a specialist. So I'm going to get high-profile targets,
Ooh.
which will give me a victory point for taking an enemy specialist out of action that isn't the leader.
Nice.
And that is all I'm going to get. So that's going to give me an extra 1. So I'm going to go up to 3 victory points for this turn.
Tasty.
Quick little recap. How did that go for the Orkz?
Yeah, it was all right. Apart from losing 2 guys, I mean, managed to get a shot off and kill someone. So that's always good for Orkz. Erlag managed to survive.
That's crazy. That's very annoying.
Yeah. Nothing
out of the ordinary.
I'm annoyed that I could have got another one of my cards, but then I came very close and just didn't. So
yeah.
we'll go into that
I
later.
did too, actually. So we'll reveal that
later
in
on.
a little while.
But yeah, otherwise, I think I'm in a good position for next turn, regardless of where I go first or second. I've got a nice little plan.
Yeah.
About you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy where that went. I got more victory points at the. I think it was going to be hard for us to. I really wanted to try and get more victory points in that first round.
Yeah.
Because I knew that we'd both basically have 2 corridors.
Yeah.
So it was, what else can I try and get?
Yeah.
So I'm happy with that. Very scared of what's happening in the middle with all your guys that you've got there. That's
nasty,
a very scary thing. I think I don't know if all the doors closing is good or not.
For me,
I think I like it.
I don't like it because that puts a slight thing on mine.
I think I like it for something that I was planning on doing.
Yeah.
I think it makes my life a little bit easier. Maybe I'll elaborate on that at the end of the next turn.
Yeah.
Should we do some initiative?
Yeah. So 8.
That is a 9.
Ooh.
So I'm going to be going first.
Okay.
So we'll cut away, we'll do the movement, and we'll come back and talk about it in a second. I am pretty terrified of charging in Kill Team, to be honest, because I've had some harrowing experiences, but I'm going to give it a go.
That's how the flower guy died last time, didn't it?
Yeah.
Charge Overwatch against, was it Orkz as well?
It was Orkz as well.
Yeah, little pistol boy.
So I'm assuming these 2 both have pistols.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do first is... See, the only problem is I was going to charge a Poxwalker in first, but then I'm just going to be pissed if that one gets in and the other one doesn't.
Yeah.
So... Fuck it, I'll do the Poxwalker first. So my Poxwalker and my combat specialist are literally standing next to each other.
Yeah.
And my Poxwalker is going to charge over to the left-hand side from the central terminal on these 2 front Ork boys. So if you would like to fire Overwatch.
Yes, please.
From both of them.
Neither hit.
Nice. Charge is going to be something like an 8, I think.
Yeah.
I get a 7, which will get me in.
Yeah.
So I'm only going to end up within an inch of the furthest one, even though they were both targets.
Yeah.
I'll land in the centre of both of them.
Yeah.
Just to stop you overwatching. And then the big boy is going to attempt to charge both of them as well.
Yep.
No point in me not declaring them both because they can't react.
No.
He gets a 7 too.
Nice.
I think it's a shorter distance even.
Yeah.
But he's only going to end up next to the closest boy. So that is that. And then just lastly, the rest of my movement, my leader moved in from that corridor just his normal 5 inches. He moved 2 inches up into the terminal and then 3 inches down to the left, which is pretty much on the edge of the terminal corridor now. The 2 Poxwalkers that were left with doors to be opened, the one in the centre in the terminal just stayed there with the closed door. The other one on the left opened the door. So now he's just standing there a little bit out in the open, looking on into the combat.
Yeah.
And then the risky movement, over on the right-hand side, my 3 big boys, 3 Plague Marines over there, the fighter, the demolition specialist, and the heavy specialist, all just readied. And we will get to... They can't see anything really at the moment. I think maybe the fighter can. But we'll get to why they did that after the Ork movement, I think. Because it's either going to pay off or it isn't.
Yeah.
And we will see. So, the Ork movement.
Starting off with a charge then.
Yeah, you're going to come and join the party.
Yeah, Spleen Ripper's going to charge your flail boy. He wants to join in on that.
Yeah, well, probably mention actually one of your guys.
Oh, yeah, he did quickly. So, on the left side, the Ork boy that was at the back, just near the crates, he was trailing behind. He advanced up 10 inches and opened the door for him for the centre bit. So now, Spleen Ripper's going to charge out.
Mm-hmm. It's not a far charge.
He gets a 4. Let's see how it's going to go.
That might be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Exactly 4 to him. So
4's bang on. There you go. And just behind him, you got another charge.
Yeah, my combat specialist, the boss knob, he's going to charge your leader, actually.
Yeah, so he's going to go round from your central terminal to my central terminal where my leader is.
Yep. I'm 8 away, so a 7.
Yeah.
A 3 won't do it.
No.
I'm going to have to spend a command point.
Yeah? Bloody love it, didn't you?
Yeah. Gets me an 8. So
nice. So that will do it.
That will do it. I'll just...
I'm going to pay a command point.
Oh,
no, I have to do it at the beginning, don't worry.
Yeah. So he's just in there, facing down your throat. And then, finally then on to the rest of my move.
Yep.
Let's start with the right. So old Erlak, he's just stayed. He hasn't opened the door. He's just hiding.
You sure?
Yeah, he's staying, hiding behind the door.
He can open it if he wants.
Not yet. Not this turn. Maybe next turn.
Okay.
He's hiding for a bit. Then if we go into the middle back door, that old boy, he just stayed put again and he reopened that one into the middle. The hammer came up. He's just staying in the in that deployment zone terminal with him. He's just hiding out there. Then the rest of my movement, guys from the middle. So one of the burners has still stayed in there, but just on the very edge, right on the edge of the left-hand side of it, of the entrance. So he's still in there. The other burner, he advanced out with 10 inches, pretty much just next to the entrance of the far left side towards your deployment area.
Mm-hmm.
And then the only other one moved, the Ork boy gunner that's left, he just shuffled over a bit, really. So he let the other one, the Ork boy that came through previously.
Yeah.
Open the
door.
door.
One that wanted to open the door, you just shunted this one forward so you could get through.
Yeah, that was it, actually.
So it is all kicking off over this left-hand side.
Yeah, it's going on.
Okay. Onto the shooting. I have a bunch of ready models that can't do anything now.
Yep.
Which I'm not... Obviously, it's annoying, but I'm not totally annoyed at it because I think that I made you do something against what you wanted to do with those with those burner boys. So I'm happy in that respect.
Yeah.
That they didn't get to do what they exactly wanted to do because they've gone completely over the other side of the board now.
Yeah. I was hoping you would have come at me and
then
I
you could just
ready and flame you.
And flame me, yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd give you a choice to make.
Yeah.
Which, another reason why I would have liked to have gone second on this one, I think.
Yeah.
So there's no ready models for me. I don't actually have any models that can shoot at all.
No.
At this point. You have a couple.
Yeah. So let's start with a burner, shall we? So this chap.
Yep.
His gun can see you.
It needs to be his base though through the wall, so we can have a little measure up on that.
A little check of that. Just about.
Yep.
Okay, so D3 shots. Not paying for more because I always get stung with rolling a 1 anyway.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm
You
sure.
sure?
I get a 6, so that's 3 shots. So 3 automatic hits at strength 4.
Toughness 3.
So 3s. We got a 4, 5, and a 1. So 2 at no minus. You still don't get a save anyway.
Yep. Damage.
Just 1.
Okay, so 2 disgusting resilience first.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh, saved one of them, takes one of them.
Right.
So you one injury roll.
You are obscured by the wall.
Yep.
So needing a 5 or 6 to take you out.
Mm-hmm.
Get
you
one.
get a 1 anyway.
That's
so
fine.
it's going to be an injury, flesh wound
Yeah, I'll take that.
on Poxwalker number 2.
Yeah. I'll then fire the other burner straight back at him.
Okay.
Within 8 inches of him. So
Yeah, he's a little bit further out.
D3.
Yeah.
That's a 6 again.
Mate, you should have spent some command points.
3 shots. Needing 3s. 2 6s and a 4. Where are these? I've wasted all my 6s for the game.
Yeah.
So that's 3.
3 disgusting resilience.
Yep.
I get 2 of them, but I take 1 of them.
So now needing a 4, 5, or 6.
Yep, because I'm on a flesh wound, which will counteract it.
That's a 5.
And the 5 is going to take Poxwalker number 2 out of action.
Right. And
Probably just about what you could have hoped, I guess, with those 2.
yeah, and that now leaves no more targets for me to shoot at.
Nope.
Hella combats.
That's shooting done.
Yeah.
So we got some combat to do.
Yeah.
It was my initiative.
Yep.
So my charged models go first. Well, my first charged model goes first.
Yeah.
Unless you would like to jump in. It's up to you. Otherwise, I'm going to go now.
No, you can go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
There's quite a lot of combat to happen, so
Yeah.
let's have a look then. I'll choose my combat specialist first
Yep.
with the flail.
Yeah.
He has 2 attacks. He gets an extra attack for being the specialist.
Mm-hmm.
And with the weapon, I roll D3 hit rolls for each attack. So 3D3.
Ooh.
That's going to be 3, 6, 8. But that is still only 3 attacks, so I can only split it 3 ways.
Yeah.
So I got 1 attack with 3, another attack with 3, and another attack with 2.
Yeah.
I have 2 targets basically. I obviously want to get rid of your commando,
Yeah.
but that wasn't the original plan. That's what I'm going to do though. I'm going to put them all into your commando.
Everything.
Everything.
Jesus.
I ain't splitting nothing. They're all going into your commando because he charged me, and I didn't take too kindly to it.
Jesus Christ.
So on freeze.
Yep.
There's a couple 2s in there,
Yeah.
but that is going to be 2, 4, 6 hits.
Toughness 4.
Strength 6.
Lovely.
Rerolling 1s.
Of course.
What's the Oh no, never mind. I think I know what it is.
Oh.
I was going to say what's the combat specialist tactic, but I think it's like on a 6 you get an extra attack or something like
Oh, okay.
that. But regardless,
Yeah. I don't think you need any more.
no. I wanted it to be something about wounds. That's all.
Yeah.
3 rerolling 1s.
Good job. 6s don't do anything.
4 6s, a 4, and a 1 to be rerolled, and gets a 5.
Jesus.
That is a 4, a 5, and 4 6s. Cinematically, your boy is being absolutely teared to shreds by this flail.
I can picture it. Just all the individually slamming down, taking chunks out of his face.
But will it come to anything?
Well, if
is the
there's any
question.
minus, I will get no save.
There is -2.
So that is no saves for me.
The damage here is 1. But I thought that the damage was 3 and then it was nerfed to 2.
Okay.
But maybe it was 2 and it was nerfed to 1. So let's see what the original is in the book.
I would be much happier about that.
Yeah, it was originally 2.
Oh, okay.
Now it's 1. So that makes sense.
Right.
So still only 1 damage.
Okay. That makes me feel a bit better.
Yeah. On a 4, 5, or 6, you are out of action. I get 5.
And I will use my 2 command points to, on a 4-up, I just take a flesh wound.
Okay. Please don't roll a 4. This is the first time
That's
that my flower has done anything in this game.
The tactic's called just a flesh wound.
Oh, is that all? Just a flesh
Just
wound?
a fleshy.
Just a fleshy?
Come on.
Please don't.
Yeah, 4. Hang on. So a flesh wound for Mr. Spleen Ripper.
Fuming.
I guess
what does he normally hit on?
I think it was 3s. Yeah, normally 3s, so now 4s.
Fuming.
Because he only ignores to nerve tests
Yeah.
and leadership.
Yeah.
Fine. Well,
Okay, go ahead.
seeing as he's out of the thing, I'm going to go for my combat specialist first.
Over on my leader, yeah.
Yeah, so we have 3 attacks, but you get an extra attack because he's combat specialist. Oh, I just realised I could have done for free with him, rather than wasting a command point. He has, here we go, reroll failed child rolls for this model with this ability.
Oh, I think you forgot that before.
I probably forget it every time.
Yeah,
But-
but you can just add a command point if you want.
Sure.
Yeah,
Oh, cheers. Very sportsmanlike.
sportsmanship over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you forget that all the time, I think, when we're playing Orkz.
Yeah.
It's such a cool ability to have as well.
Every orc has it, don't they?
I think so.
Yeah. So even when the other one did it at command point. That's right. Sure, you don't want to give me 2.
Well, how
command points.
many would you have? You would have only been able to command point 1, right? You would have only been able to reroll.
They were different turns. One was the first turn, that was the second turn. So really, I would technically.
That was advancing, though. Is it advancing as well?
Oh no, it's just charges. Yeah, I forgot that was advance. Never mind then.
Yeah.
Feel less bad. Anyway, he's got 4 attacks. This is combat specialist.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s. 6, a 3, a 5, and a 1.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 attacks go through. It's at strength 10.
So 2s.
Yeah, thank God. 2, a 4, and a 4.
What, if it's strength 10, I'm assuming it's like a times 2, is it?
Yeah, he's strength 5 and it's
Is
times
it not
2.
-1 to hit with that?
No.
For a big boy weapon like that?
No.
Mad.
Yeah. So that's 3 wounds at -3.
So 3 6-ups.
Yeah.
I've done it before.
Yeah.
I get 1 of them, but I take 2 of them.
They're D3 each, so 2D3.
So do the first one.
Oh, first. That's 2.
So that's 2. It's going to take me to 0.
Okay.
2 disgusting resilience to make. I get 1 and I don't get 1.
Okay.
So that's going to take him to 0. You got 2 injury rolls.
Yeah. Come on. 6 and a 6.
So he is out of action.
Leader out. Thank God.
That does put me in some trouble. Because that is my only guy in the terminal.
Yeah.
So now that I've got no one in that terminal.
I will not consolidate. I think
No.
I'm just going to leave him there.
Yeah, because you'd have to go into the closest enemy model.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then back to your charge.
Okay, back round to me. Just this Poxwalker here.
Yep.
He will attack this. I've got 2 attacks actually, so I'll just split them on both the boys.
No worries.
Um,
Bone Splitter and Dragnash.
actually, what one is?
Bone Splitter is 13.
Yeah, I'm just going to go on Bone Splitter. So the one that's not in combat with my Flower guy,
Okay.
which might seem a little bit counteractive, but we'll get there.
Yeah.
So 2 attacks from my Poxwalker. It is on 5s, I believe.
Ooh.
It is indeed on 5s.
Yeah.
I get a Flavortown 4.
Nice.
That is no good for me.
Right. So then we'll go for the veteran.
Mm-hmm.
Spleen Ripper. So he's going to be hitting on 4s now.
Yep.
Yeah, because of the flesh wound. So that's 2 attacks. 3 attacks, sorry, because he gets an extra attack with his chopper.
Yep.
3 attacks on 4s. Going into your flail. 6, a 5, and a 4. It's only strength 4 though, so needing 5s to wound you.
Okay.
There's no minus on it either.
Strength 5, did you say?
Strength 4, so I need 5.
Okay, so you need 5s.
I don't get any.
No wounds.
1, 2, and a 3.
I'll take that.
That,
Royal Flush.
yeah.
I will take that all day.
Right.
It's still you. I haven't got anyone else left.
So I've got the 2 Orc boys left. They have 3 attacks each, so I'm going to do...
One of them is in on the... One of them's in on both my Poxwalker and my Combat Specialist.
Yeah.
And one of them is only in on the Poxwalker.
So I'm going to split them. So let's do the one on the Poxwalker first.
So who's that?
That is Bone Splitter.
Left or right?
Left, yeah.
This one. Oh, so he's only in on the Poxwalker anyway.
Yeah, so he's going to go on the Poxwalker.
Yeah.
So 3 attacks on 3s. 6, 5, and a 4.
Nice.
Strength 4, so needing 3s.
3s indeed.
So 3, 4, and a 1. So 2 wounds.
Okay.
1 damage each.
So it's going to be 2 disgustingly resilience. I get 1, then I take 1 again.
That's just a 1.
Okay, so he's on a flesh wound now.
Or do I use that free command point you gave me back?
I don't think you can do it. Oh, you can. You can do it for injury rolls, yeah. You can if you want to be a dick.
Yeah, fuck it. That's a
That's
1 anyway.
again. Good. Good. Fucking good, you little prick.
I've moved the wrong one. That's fine. That's now the command point. That's the... and then...
So that is... Let me just make sure that I've got his...
No.
It's not his name, but
his
just
number.
his flesh wound registered.
Right.
There you go.
Finally, the boy, he's 3 attacks going into your
Combat
specialist. So
Okay.
on 3s, 3
If
attacks.
he survives the commando and gets taken out by a fucking orc, well, I'm going to be fuming.
Well, 2 attacks went through.
Okay.
6, 3, and a 2. And then needing 5s again.
Yep.
I get 1, 5. It's no minus.
Okay, so it's a 3 up.
Yeah.
I have command points to spare as well. I get 6 anyway. So.
No worries.
Whew.
Right.
That's all the attacks, I believe.
Yeah.
So we go into the morale phase.
Yep.
It was my initiative, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I do not have... I don't have to check if I'm broken.
No.
I
No flesh wounds.
have a flesh wound.
Oh yeah, 1 on the...
1 flesh wound on the
See.
Poxwalker, so I'll try that. Although he does have a friend.
4.
I roll a 4. His leadership is 4, so that is going to fail.
Right.
He doesn't get to re-roll it either, so I'm just going to leave him as shaken.
Okay. I don't have to test a broken, but I do have a flesh wound. So
Mhm.
it's leadership. So it's leadership 6, so let's see what I get. Well, 3 plus 2, that's 5, plus you got bud. Well, no.
But you're good.
Yeah, I'm good. Okay.
Points wise,
Yeah.
I have 1 terminal, so I'm going to get a point for that.
Yep.
I did not take out a leader. No, did not take out a specialist.
Yep.
I'm going to get a point for having an enemy model. Oh, actually, no, I don't think I will now. Hang on, how's this worded?
I know what one you got.
I'm trying to work out whether I've got to have 2 or you've got to have 2. If there's any enemy model within 2 inches, 2 or more of your models,
But not shaken.
but not shaken, so I don't get that now.
No.
And the other one, no, I don't get either.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna get 1 because I don't have a specialist either
No.
on my thing. So that's going to put me up to 4. You are cleaning up on this this turn, I think.
Yeah.
So you get a point for having your terminals.
Yep.
You get 3 points for having more terminals than me.
So 1 puts me to 3. 3 puts me to 6.
Yep. Then, what was the other thing? Do you have a?
I took out a specialist.
You have a specialist on your thing, which
so
gives you
that's
1.
7. I took out a specialist. It's a leader.
That doesn't.
Oh, yeah, so
unless you've got a card for it, then that doesn't.
Well, now we're coming around to the cards.
Yeah.
I'm going to get... I am going to get Proximity Alert. So at the end of the battle round, 1 victory point if there's any enemy model within 2 inches or 2 or more of mine.
Yep.
So that is. So that puts me to 8. Then I get attrition at the end of the battle round. Score 1 victory point if more enemy models than friendly models were taken out of action in the battle round.
Okay.
So that's put me to 9. And not going to get the other one. Annoyingly, I was toying with taking one, cut off the head, take out your leader.
Yeah, I thought you might have that.
I was playing that thinking I did have that, but then I remembered last minute I changed it.
I thought you might have it.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's that? 10 to 4?
9 to 4.
9 to 4.
Yeah, it was a big round for the Orkz.
Yeah, that isn't great. Isn't great for me.
It's been a while. They needed this kind of comeback. They've been fucked over on the channel recently.
Yeah. I mean, I hate that some factions have a tactic that you can get out of being taken out of action and some don't.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just because none of the ones that I play have that thing. As far as I'm aware anyway, I don't think any of mine have it. Because if I take that commando out,
Yeah.
I get a victory point for taking out a specialist, and you don't get a point for your having 2 models within 2 of your guys within 1 of mine.
Yeah.
So that would have evened it out a tiny bit more. You still would have cleaned me out because you took out my leader.
Yeah.
I think tactically, I should have maybe if I was able to, because he didn't charge, but I should have paid to fight my leader first.
Yeah.
To try and keep my leader on the board, because as soon as you took him out, it was like, okay, well, I haven't got anyone in there now.
Yeah.
That's 3 extra victory points for you.
Yeah. Now you're only getting 1 command point a turn as well.
Yeah. So yeah, not a great round for me. As fun as it is to use the flower.
Yeah.
It's very fun. That 1 damage really has kind of killed the fun though.
Yeah.
I would have rather they lessened the attacks and kept the high damage.
1 attack with each and D3 damage with each one, maybe.
Or something like that, yeah. But that would have completely changed the weapon though.
Yeah,
that's the only
true.
problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe like D3. Oh yeah, I don't know. Yeah, all right, fair enough.
Just give us a better weapon.
Yeah. I wouldn't be complaining if I rolled a 6. Oh no, I did roll a 6. I did put him out of action.
Yeah,
that's my thing.
saved him, yeah.
Okay, should we just go straight on to round 3?
Yeah. Oh wait, doors.
Doors.
But
I need to check if the doors are going to close. Okay. 3, they stay open.
It's fine.
Initiative.
So 9.
There's a 7 for me, so you're going to go first.
Damn.
Okay, we'll cut away, do the movement, and come back and talk about it in a second. Orc movement.
Not too exciting.
Yeah,
So a bit of
nothing
a
too exciting. We're not cutting in for any charges.
No, a flip from last time, where last time was very aggressive. This turn's a bit sort of like, meh. That's what we've done. So one of the burners has advanced through the top corridor, so right at the top of the map, into your deployment zone.
Mm-hmm.
The other burner, he just moved into that doorway for that corridor. He's just standing in the doorway.
Yep. Only a door separate. Oh no, I'm talking about. Yeah, there is a door separating.
Yeah.
The first burner and my Poxwalker on my terminal.
Yeah. Then the combat specialist, the boss knob, he advanced all the way in. He's knocking on the door of your Poxwalker. He's right at the door. He didn't want to open it.
No.
Didn't want to try and open it.
He's just making some noises.
Yeah, he's just...
Poxwalker's just chilling, mate.
Yeah.
I don't run away like your little pussy old boys.
Yeah, well... speaking of running away, Spleen Ripper, he ran the hell out of that combat. He fell back.
Horrendous.
So he's now into...
What a wimp.
Well, he's going for the points.
Why are you, a man or a mouse?
He's in that terminal room, the one before your deployment zone, the middle your half.
Yeah,
he's taken that. We've then got 2 Orc boys and the Orc gunner. They've all moved into my middle terminal.
Yeah.
The Orc boy on the right hand side that was Old Erlak holding fort. He's just advanced and opened the door towards my actual deployment zone terminal.
Yeah.
He's just on the edge of though.
Not actually in the terminal.
No, and then of course the hammer leader. He's still lurking in the terminal at the back.
Yeah.
And then, far left, the two Orc boys just stayed in combat with your flail and pox. Yeah, so all ran away, but yeah. Trying to.
I mean, I'm going to say what I said to you off air, just so that it's on air. I'm not going to concede, but I think this is done. Just because of the body amount and the fact that you get such a hefty amount of things for having more, such a hefty amount of victory points for having more terminals than the opponent.
Yeah.
I just think that, I think that's
spread.
That's signed, sealed, and delivered, I think.
Yeah.
But what I did to try and get back in the fight is my 3 guys that previously readied, they, over on the right-hand side, they moved down the corridor that they were in, and they're now all looking at your 3 guys in the central terminal on your side of the board.
Yeah, and they'll be lucky if they do survive that.
Yeah, that everyone is in range of at least one person. So hopefully can do some damage down that middle terminal. But it won't actually really do anything because you'll still have more than me.
Yeah.
You still have more terminals than me.
I don't think they're just a distraction.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think the only other thing I guess I could have done is fall back my combat specialist into that terminal that you're on.
Yeah.
And then if I managed to clean out everyone on that one, I think we would have had equal.
Yeah, so that would have stopped me from getting 3.
But that isn't what we're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is how that's going. Who's initiative?
My initiative.
Should we start with some shooting?
Yeah.
Got any readied boys?
No readied boys.
Me neither.
Just shooting. Shame you're saying the burners can't do anything. So I suppose it's these guys in the middle. Well,
I do take a slight victory in pretty much eliminating your burners. They've taken out a Poxwalker, and that's it.
That's more than they've done over the last few years. They were getting white first.
Yeah. I don't like them.
No. I'm going to use... He's going to be obscured. So my Orc gunner in the middle, he's obscured by his own mate.
Yeah, they've got models in front of him.
But I'm going to take a pop at your fighter, I suppose.
Yep. That'll be Kaifax.
Kaifax, yeah.
The fighter with a bolt gun and the plague knife.
Yeah. So I will be on 6s because of the obscured.
Because of Orkz.
Because of Orkz anyway. So I've got 3 shots though. I've got 1 6.
Get a 6.
5 and a 2. Strength 4. So I need it's strength 5. This weapon, so it's 4s to wound.
Yep.
I'll get 1.
Get a 1 regardless.
No worries.
So which one was that? This one?
Yeah.
Is that the heavy?
Or just an Orc, go a gunner.
Is that the heavy weapon though? These two are just pistols, aren't they?
Oh yeah, they're pistols.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do next, just for the fun of it, I will flame you.
Oh.
D6 auto hits.
Lovely.
Gonna get a 3. Do I want to split them? I'll put 2 of them into this Orc boy.
Krasnag.
2 of them into Krasnag and 1 of them into number 11.
Zark nuts.
Zark nuts. So we'll do the one into Zark nuts first. Strength 5.
Yep. Toughness 4.
Toughness 4.
Freeze.
They're not obscured.
No.
So demolitions isn't getting anything from that. No. It's going to be freeze, rerolling once. Although, hang on a minute.
Ooh. Little tactic.
I believe the demolition tactic gives you +1 to wound rolls.
Okay.
Let's have a look. Yeah, custom ammo. Add 1 to wound rolls for that model's range weapons in this phase.
Nice.
So I'm going to do that. So he's going to be wounded on 2s now. Rerolling the ones because it's a plague weapon.
Lovely.
So this is the wound on Zarknuts.
Yeah.
Gets a 2. It's
Perfect.
a wound. -1, I believe.
No save.
Double check. Yep, -1, so no save. On a 4, 5, or 6, he's going to be out of action.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 5.
So
He
that's
is gone.
out.
Should have mentioned that custom ammo, just the one.
Oh, okay.
Just the one command point.
Nice.
Then I got my 2 attacks on the other guy.
Yep.
So we are going to be wounded on 2s again.
Yep.
Rerolling 1s. That's a 4 and a 2. They
Nice.
both wound anyway. -1, no save.
No save.
1 damage. That's a 4. You're going to be out of action also.
Crack snag. Gone but not forgotten.
Nice. Happy with that.
Yeah.
You got anyone else to shoot at all?
You just cleared them out. Oh, they didn't move, so I can fire the pistols in the combat.
You can do, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do the one on the Poxwalker, I think.
This one?
Yeah, so I'll Bone Splitter fire.
Bone Splitter's going to pop his pistol into my Poxwalker, who is shaken. Can't even do anything.
Yeah. On a 5.
On a 5.
Get 6.
Oh, hey! Didn't even need it.
Strength 4, I believe.
Toughness 3.
Just double checking, pretty sure it is. Yeah, strength 4. So needing a 3. Get 2.
Lovely.
I'll re-roll it.
Yeah, go on. Love a
Get a
reroll.
4.
1 damage.
Yeah.
Get a 4 for disgustingly resilient. No good.
So he's on a fleshy already.
He's on a
isn't he?
flesh wound
So
already.
Needing a 3 up.
Mm-hmm.
3.
So 3 is out of action.
He's gone.
So that's Poxwalker number 4 done.
Yeah.
Back over to my shooting.
Yep.
I'm going to my heavy specialist.
Yep.
I highly doubt I need it, but I'm going to pay for more bullets.
Yeah.
Just because I've got some command points to burn.
Yeah.
I think
If you're going to
it's-
pulverize the guy in the middle, you may as well make him proper dead.
Yeah. So again, only 1 command point.
Mm-hmm.
So it puts me down to 2. Gives me an extra shot.
Yep.
So I'm now assault 3 on this gentleman in the middle here.
Yeah.
This lovely green man.
Dropnog is his name.
So it's going to be on freeze. Might be long range, actually.
Obscured.
Is he in? Would he be obscured? From any point of the model? Yeah? Okay, on 4s. 4s for obscured. It is in short range.
Yeah.
I get a 2, a 3, and a 5. It's a good job I paid for more
More of those
bullets.
Yeah.
Strength 6.
Toughness 4.
Toughness 4. So freeze. Rerolling 1s. I get a 2. That's no good.
Survived.
Yeah, so that didn't pay off really. That's all the shooting I can do, I believe.
I'll do my...
So you got 1 more pistol.
yeah, pistol into your combat specialist.
Mm-hmm.
On a 5. I get 1.
No good.
And that'll be that.
Into the combat phase then.
Yeah, so my...
Who charged? Did anyone charge?
No, we were just stuck there. So my initiative.
Yep. So you get to start.
Yeah, 1 orc boy.
Just the one that's in combat now with my combat specialist.
On freeze, 3 attacks. 3, a 6, and a 2. So then needing 5s to wound you.
Mm-hmm.
0.
Flavortown 5.
Yeah.
4 and
I
a 1.
may as well use my last command point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get 5.
Nice.
It's no AP though.
So it's just a 3 up.
Yeah.
I do have command point to reroll it if needed.
Yeah.
I get 4 anyway.
Fair play.
So I'm going to fight back.
Yep.
3 attacks because it's just a combat specialist. It's not a zealot, so he doesn't need to charge for his extra attack.
Yep.
D3 hits each. Not as hefty.
No.
That's
That
going to
enough?
be 2, 4. No,
No.
2, 4. It's
Yeah.
going to be 4. On freeze,
Yep.
just on your alt boy. That's the only thing he can
Yeah.
attack now. All hit.
Yep.
strength 6.
Freeze to wound.
Freeze to wound, re-rolling 1s. There's a 1 there. So I'm going to get a 6, a 5, and a 3.
Nice.
They are -2.
No saves.
No saves, so just the 1 damage. And a 6 is going to take him out of action.
He's gone.
And in doing that, I've fucked myself out of a victory point, actually.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to consolidate into this guy. And I believe he can attack me.
Yeah, because he didn't.
But he did have he had a target.
He had a target. He was in combat but didn't charge.
I'm just going to leave it anyway.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So I can't be bothered to work that out. I think you can, but I'm going to leave it.
That's fine.
So I will consolidate, but I'm not going to consolidate into combat.
Okay.
So I'm going to end closer to here.
Yeah, I'll say.
And I'm going to come around here. I'm going to still be an inch away.
Okay.
So I've just moved around the other side a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I don't like the look of the flamer that was on my side. That's going to be that turn. That's turn 3.
Okay.
Morale. It was your initiative, right?
Yeah.
So can you be broken yet?
No. I only have 5 out of action.
Okay. Do you have any flesh wounds on the board?
I have
You
one.
So that'll be...
So
that'll be 5, 6. How many have you got?
So he
total?
doesn't take any...
But I mean, to see if you're broken. So how many have you got total?
13.
Okay, so it's still under half.
So he's a veteran. He doesn't suffer any penalty to his leadership or nerve tests.
Okay.
So penalties to the nerve test would be having... What was that of action? Would it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He still could fail. I mean...
what's his leadership?
No, his leadership 6, and he can't.
Yeah, so he's good.
Fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only
I
one.
don't think we've ever really used a veteran like that properly before.
No, I probably do that all the time and just forget.
Yeah. For me, I cannot be broken still. I have 1, 4, 5 left on the board. No flesh wounds.
Yep.
4 out of action. So I don't have anything else to take.
Nope.
Would you like to roll a d6 to see if all these doors close or not?
They close.
Is anyone standing in the door? You've got a guy in the door here.
Oh, Jesus.
Who may take a little bit of a
fleshy.
So I believe it's similar to the like a trap or something.
Okay.
On a 1, you suffer a mortal wound. It's a 3. You're
Thank
fine.
God.
You're good.
But the door closed on him.
I think, yeah. I think the door actually remains open.
Okay.
Because there's a guy there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the door doesn't close if there is a model in the way.
Okay.
You just have to test to see if it injures him or not.
Nice.
So it's actually benefited you in a way.
Yeah.
Just then, because you're going to be open to fire now.
Yeah.
Turn 3, quick little recap. Points wise, actually, we need to do points.
Yeah.
So for you, you're going to get 4. Your last 4 possible victory points for terminal corridors.
Supposed to be on 13
because you have 1 and you have more than me.
Yep.
You are also going to get, I believe, your last point for
having a specialist.
Oh, actually, no, there's no limit on this one by the look of it. So vent reactor. Yeah, you're going to get a point for having a specialist.
So that's 14.
Holding one of them. Did you get any of your cards?
No.
No? Okay, so that's going to put you up to 14.
Yeah.
I am going to go up to 5 for having 1 corridor over there.
Yep.
Then I didn't kill any specialists, did I?
No.
That is going to be me. I didn't fuck myself out of a victory point. I just realised that was impossible.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Because I needed 2 models there.
Yeah, you fucked me out of 1.
Yeah, which is good.
Not that I need them.
So, turn 4,
Yeah.
the last turn. I need to get 10 victory points in this turn
Yep.
to win. So I know I said I wasn't going to concede, but I think I might concede.
I think that's probably wise.
Yeah, I don't see how that I'm going to be able to do it. The plan was to move my boys over on the right
Yeah.
into this central one,
Yep.
and with my combat specialist charge your leader
Okay.
round this corner,
Yeah.
which, depending on what you would have done, would have got me, if I took the leader out,
Yeah.
would have got me between, best case scenario, I could have got like 6 victory points or something,
Yeah.
because I could have had more terminals than you.
Yeah.
I would have taken out a leader, which is one of my cards that I had, and that so even that would have only been 5.
Yeah.
That's if all that happens.
I would have. My last card that I had was the scout the field. So all I needed to do was just
Be in each corner.
Yeah, which
Or is it
could have.
is it the edges of the board? 3 edges of the board, is it?
Yeah,
that?
that's not my deployment. So got one there. He could have moved. Just the burner could have just moved up a bit to there. And this
Yeah.
guy may be advancing to this.
He wouldn't have been able to open a door though.
Moved him to open the door.
Yeah, yeah.
So maybe he would have got that.
But I mean, regardless,
Yeah.
you wouldn't have needed any more anyway.
No.
That, I think round
I would literally have just
2
played
just-
it mega safe. Yeah.
round 2 fucked me big time.
Yeah, I got very lucky with that. Fucking-
The only thing I could have done differently was, as I was saying, was fall back my combat specialist to contest that that terminal.
Yeah.
However, I ended up not taking out everyone that I needed to take out in the other terminal, so that would have been
Would have made no difference anyway.
would have made absolutely no difference at all. So only if I would have taken them out would that have made a difference, and
Yeah.
all that would have done was stop you from getting 3 extra victory points.
Yeah.
So I still would have had a tough time. Catching up, I think.
Yeah.
That was a good one though.
Yeah, that was
I
really
like
fun.
that.
That's better than my last, more exciting than my last.
Yeah,
games
that
of,
first one we did was so like you versus Reese. I
Yeah.
think it was the
Yeah.
Tau Drakari one.
Yeah, just
Was so like tactical and like slow, and this
Yeah,
one was
fired
just
like one
like
shot.
fucking rush in as much as we
Yeah.
can and fight each other.
yeah. that was,
Yeah, good game though.
yeah, really fun.
Wow. There you have it. The Death Guard absolutely smashed by Barrettz Boyz, coming back with a massive bang. That, I don't know if you've noticed, but the last 2 times I've played Barrett, I've really looked quite strong in the first round and ended up just completely getting flattened. So I don't know, I think Barrett plays the long game and I play the short game maybe. I try and get in quick and then he just completely shuts me down as the rounds go on. Thanks for listening, as always. Don't forget to join us back here next week when the Death Guard return to face the Blood Angels in a Commanders match. We're stepping away from Arena. We're going back to Commanders as we haven't done Blood Angels or Death Guard in Commanders. So there you have it. The Death Guard will get a chance of redemption against the Blood Angels.